Well, it sounds like a fantastic philosophy, and really what it sounds like is it's all about self-awareness as well. So self-awareness plays a big and important role in harnessing diversity and then fostering inclusion as well.
Right. I mean, let's say there's many people who struggle with the notion of coming out, right? And because society is brutal. And as a young person, sometimes even in the workplace, people can be brutal about difference, right? So if I am self-aware, but I've accepted myself and I actually live the sense of who I am fully without any boundaries, that gives me the first level of engagement, because then I don't have worries about what's happening around me. Now, concept of self-mastery, and it's also quite a big concept on its own. It's really about getting the best out of yourself and enhancing your own well-being, understanding that you are the center of your own universe. And you can be able to engage with the world much more meaningfully if you know and understand yourself better. I'll give you a simple example. When I grew up, I had a lot of people tease me about my complexion. Hey, because young boys, this guy is too dark. They'll make a joke like, when I drink milk, they'll see a kind of digestion taking place from right here, right there, because of my complexion, right? I used to get upset about that and all the jokes that they made about dark in complexion individuals. I was young and nobody got me to understand the beauty of being black and dark in complexion. But when I grew older and I started understanding myself and accepting myself, what that became, it was a strength, actually. When people said to you, I'm dark, I said, well, dark and beautiful, dark and strong, right? And so it is not an issue anymore, and nobody can actually tease me about my complexion. But I can tell you there are many people who still get teased about their complexion, and they get upset because they haven't understood who they are. Now, for me, black in that sense, we can take it to the next level about race and being black, and the deep sense of it, and why that gives me meaning in life. What I've just explained was on a superficial level, on a physical level, but it can go deep. Now, if I understand that, I can even just conquer the world with my sense of blackness, in a way.
Yes, and I mean, that is a fantastic story. I'm so glad you shared that with us, because I'm sure there are many people who feel the same way. And it's quite a struggle and it's quite a journey to really have that type of self-awareness and to really reach those kind of conclusions.
Yeah, and I mean, it's look at people in the workplace. What do people struggle with in the workplace? How are people accepted in the workplace? Why are they not accepted? But that level of self-awareness, if you come into a company, if you come into a team, and these are my skill sets that makes me different from others, I can bring the skill sets and I can be able to resonate, where I can help everyone resonate with my skill set, and we can make things work as a team. But if I'm aware of my skill set, but I can't even bring them to the fore, that means I'm going to be at a disadvantage and I'll feel sometimes alienated and all of that. So we need to empower the individual to really get a sense of self.